So, looks like we got some MK news. Now, obviously, last night we got the teaser. I didn't really talk about it because there wasn't really much to go on, and I can't really make a video that long about something that short. But today we got Mike and Jason sent me a tweet that was quote-unquote leaks from Mortal Kombat. Now, as always, before I go into it, these are not confirmed leaks, so you have to take this all with a grain of salt. You have to, understand that these might not be real. But it's kind of fun to speculate. And as an added bonus, 80 to 90% of the time, most Mortal Kombat leaks are true. Out of any other game leaks, Mortal Kombat seems to have the most that is that's true. Yet, we were supposed to get Ash, we never got Ash. That's true, but they were right on the vast majority of other characters and other modes. So there, you got to take that with that. But again, have to stress, none of this is confirmed. All this is speculation, but I thought it would be kind of a fun video to talk about. So, first off, we have a name called Mortal Kombat 1. Apparently that's the name, and the trailer will drop in the coming weeks, which I imagine will be either next week or this week. Give or take. I do imagine it will be soon. It will be an imminent... I do think the trailer is imminent at this point. We just don't know if it's going to be this week, next week, or the following. But I do think it is definitely the next 2 weeks we are probably going to get a trailer. Could be wrong, but my gut's telling me the next 2 weeks we'll get a trailer. It'll be called Mortal Kombat 1, which tells me, and it does all go to that trailer, that that teaser where it went to 12 and then skipped. The clock hand skipped to 1. So this looks like another timeline reboot. We will see how much that is affected. And we'll probably get which was the real ending. People are saying, I heard a lot of rumor that it was the Shang Tsung win, the Shang Tsung timeline that won. That's the definitive ending, but we can't be sure. That's what I've heard a lot of people say, is that the Shang Tsung ending in MK Aftermath was the actual ending. So we will see. We'll see. I am very curious about this. It is interesting to see another timeline reboot, and also, I really hope Cole Young's not in this game. I'm praying to God Cole Young is not in this game. That character was so fucking boring in the movie. I don't care about him in the sequel. Please do not give me Cole Young in this game. The only reason you could bait me into having Cole Young in this game is to do finishers on him constantly. Fuck that. Anyway, so that's kind of it. That's kind of a few big things. Also, we did get some news that this game will be playable on PS4, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, which I don't think hadn't been done for the other... Actually, no. I think at least MK11 had at least a... I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure MK11 had a Nintendo Switch release. I could be wrong. So, that's neat. But let's talk about the other elephant in the room, because I'm sure some of you have heard the leaks and are like, yeah, when's he going to talk about this part? Yeah. So, among some of the alleged leaks, I have to say allegedly because none of this is confirmed, among them is a 2 guest character announcements. And I would say these are possible. And those 2 guest character leaks are, in fact, Peacemaker and Homelander. Yeah, Peacemaker and Homelander. I was gonna save the best for last. You saw the title. You knew I was gonna get around to this. So yeah, allegedly the 2 of the guest characters, because I'm sure we're gonna have more, are Peacemaker and Homelander, which makes a lot of sense on so many levels. Peacemaker is not only a DC character, and after how well Joker was received, it made sense that Peacemaker was going to be in the game. Another DC character. I personally want Lobo, and it could be that we get Lobo in the game. It's not just... I think we'll get at least 2 DC characters this time around. Hopefully Lobo is the other. But Peacemaker makes a lot of sense in that he's a very popular character now. and he kind of fits that Mortal Kombat vibe. I also think his fatality could be the compression bullet from the movie. Just shoot someone in the chest, he's like, boom, and they just explode. And then he just he's all covered in blood and just does a thumbs up. Something dumb like that. Or like do a Pledge of Allegiance as a flag comes up on something ridiculous for Peacemaker. And hopefully they'll get John Cena to voice him, because why the fuck not? And of course, Homelander. Homelander I had been calling for the longest time, as has I'm sure a lot of you guys have too, because there was no way we were going to get Superman in this game. Even if it was evil, see, it was like, oh, you could do Regime Superman from Injustice. DC is not going to let, or Warner Brothers for that matter, let Superman kill people or get killed. That was one of the things that made T rating for MK versus DC. So why not, instead of doing Superman, you just have a faux Superman killing people and do all the stuff you wanted to do with Superman and have that Superman get killed or kill people. So yeah, Homelander made a lot of sense, plus The Boys is very popular. Hopefully they'll get his actor to play him, because a lot of people know the show more than the comics. But yeah, that just makes, like, Homelander was one I was calling, and Peacemaker was one I was thinking about, but I was kind of leaning towards, like, maybe Lobo, or King Shark, or Black Manta, or even Deathstroke. Peacemaker was up there, but I was like, I should have thought that Peacemaker would probably make the limelight a little more. Like, I should have figured Peacemaker would have been higher in the running. My girlfriend actually said Peacemaker would be higher. I should have listened to her. Always listen to your women, to your girlfriends or your respective partners, ladies and my dudes. But yeah, Homelander makes a lot of sense, and I'm really hoping maybe I can be right and maybe get the other three characters I was kind of hoping for. Some other characters I was hoping for as guest characters, those being Candyman and Battle Beast from Invincible. I would love to see those. Maybe, and still holding out for Lobo. But so far I got one right. Yay! I remember when I got Predator right a long time ago, back in MKX, and I was like, holy shit, I was right the whole time. And then Alien came out, and I was like, holy shit, I was right again. But yeah, so I'm very excited if this is all true. Again, you really have to take this all with a grain of salt. That's kind of the big thing, is that you really have to take all of this with a grain of salt, because none of this is confirmed. This could all be changed. Remember, they data mined the last MK game and found Ash, but then Ash never showed up, probably because of likenesses. So who knows anymore? This could get changed or something. I don't know. But still, this sounds really cool, and now we just gotta wait for the trailer. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, a lot of these leaks do turn out to be true in some capacity. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of this announcement? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? And do you think we're getting Peacemaker and Homelander? And what's the likeliness of that? Of getting one or both characters? And I'll probably do another video talking about, like, other guest characters, because I tend to do that every time there's a Mortal Kombat news and kind of update it every so often. But anyway, so once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.